Hey XR peeps, XRP is hanging in there at about a buck 36 right now. It's about let's say 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I wanted to share with you one of the features of XRP Ledger, and it's been a big deal. It's been one of its big selling points from the get-go, that it's a public blockchain and has transparency. And transparency is important to make sure things aren't being misspent, stolen, or used for nefarious activity. But we have law enforcement agencies for some of those things, and in those cases, I can see where that's important. But there are some transactions, there is some of our information that is going to be in the blockchain that should be more private, and that's something that the XRP Ledger did not have. And there's a lot of tokens. That's a new narrative. It's a new thing that's happening in blockchain where privacy is becoming, the issue of this bull run, and because every bull run has a narrative, so to speak. So this time around, now we're moving into privacy because, for instance, if you have payroll on the blockchain, I don't think anybody wants their payroll visible to the world, right? It's kind of tough. If you're in a competitive bid for a contract, if everything's transparent and you can see what the other bidders are doing, it just makes it really hard and can wreak havoc on the bidding system. You don't want people to be able to see the balance on your checking account, to see what your holdings and securities or investments are. So you do need it to be public to a certain degree and private in another case. So privacy matters. And if there's something that you might have wanted to notice, or that you should notice, is the XRP Ledger can upgrade to include any feature or element it needs, like privacy, like bridging, right, to other blockchains, like smart contracts, and a multitude of other features, and they upgrade it all the time. And it's very responsive, very secure, and I love that because that's what you need in a blockchain that is going to have the digital asset on it that will serve as the world reserve digital bridge currency, which is where I think XRP is headed. So it needs to be able to be upgradable so that it can adapt, so it can maintain its quantum proof status. It's a pretty safe place. Maybe even better security it could be upgraded to that. So it's always going to be customizable. Let's put it that way, to meet the needs of the day. And so right now, privacy is now one of those things that can be achieved on the XRP Ledger. Coinbase is reporting that the XRP Ledger integrates something called Boundless XYZ. So I followed them, and we'll read up on what they have to say about it in a sec here, but it says it's a zero-knowledge proving network enabling financial institutions to transact privately on the public blockchain without exposing transaction size, counterparties, or treasury positions. You can understand why some of that should be private. If you own a business, or even if you're just a private investor, it ain't no